So day 72 was the only day of the Andrew Brown protests in Elizabeth City that I missed, and I spoke to protester Linwood about what happened on day 72 because there was an incident that occurred. Of course, the one day that I'm not there, cars are up to no good. So if you remember back on my, I think it was day 71 protest coverage, I showed a clip of a car driving across like a little bit of farmland because they didn't feel like waiting an extra 30 seconds behind our car caravan protest. And so they like dusted up a bunch of shit into the atmosphere. It was really embarrassing. So we had a similar incident on day 72, the day that I missed. And so I asked Linwood about what happened. And so here's the little interview segment. All right. Who are you?
Linwood Gallup.
All right. So I, of course, missed one protest yesterday,
Yep.
and it is the day that something happened.
Yep.
And you were there, and
Yep.
I want you to tell us what happened.
Okay.
I will turn the volume up.
We were leaving out of, I'm just say the area, the community area that we were protesting for. It was actually happening at the end when we were leaving out. And on the way out, I noticed a blue pickup truck.
SUV.
Yeah, driving kind of crazy and everything in the back of the pack. He pulls out to come past. Then I look to the front of me, I see a white car coming in the opposite direction. And I said, with the line that we got, I said to myself, I said, dude, you ain't gonna make it. That's what I said to myself. And he's coming, and that thing I know, she's coming, and she got forced off the road for him to go through. I'm like, wow, this guy, he's nuts. Next thing I knew, before I realized it, we're going, and I'm gonna try about 15 miles an hour. Bam! He just come and cuts us off. I mean, it was instant.
Like sideways, or
Yeah, it
okay?
was sideways. It was kind of like like the police officers do when they cut you off. I mean, and he didn't mind if he had rammed. It was close. I had to slam on brakes at 15 miles an hour to prevent from hitting him.
In this vehicle?
Yeah, this van right here.
All right.
And then he didn't say anything or get out of his vehicle and anything, but that caused me, of course, to go defensive. I jumped out the vehicle to get on the outside of him to see what was going on and to get into a better position. At the time, I was thinking to protect myself. So, and it looked like he sat there for a few seconds, then he just quickly drove on off. It's like he thought about doing something. I think the passenger, because him and the passenger, it seemed like they got into an argument after that. I think the passenger was arguing with him.
Those loud ass trucks in the
kinda
fucking
changed his mind.
background,
I
by
do
the
believe
way. Like, Jesus, I don't even know if you can hear this. It wasn't that loud in person. God.
to change his mind. I do believe that his intent at the time was to do something, but then something changed his mind. He takes off flying down the road.
And what happens at that point?
Some of our friends in line pursued to get his license plate, and we were talking on the radio and all of that to get his license plate number and everything down. We're still right now a little bit unclear on the license plate because we only had like one big vehicle that videoed a little piece of something. And so it just so happened not only you wasn't there videotaping, nobody was videotaping.
I requested. I told you to
And
video.
You sent me the message. You sent me the message. But someone else had sent me a message saying, well, the police department are monitoring your Facebook page and this and that at the same time. So I got that to the side. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to record today.
Okay. Well, now you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
And everyone is safe, right?
Yeah.
No one was hurt.
Yeah, no one was hurt.
Okay.
Safe and everything. Just of course, everybody was a little shaken up. I mean, the threats are real. They're in our face. They're present. They're real. They're coming out. Quit pretending these threats ain't real.
Hey, I'm not
Real.
pretending anything.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you
know
want to
what
say?
we're talking to the other side. Quit pretending these threats ain't real.
Anything else?
Nah, I'm gonna hold the rest for.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, as the car was also driving away, a couple protesters definitely tried to get their license plate number. To my understanding, one of them had a dash camera, and we're still finding, we're trying to review that footage. So, if I ever do get a hold of that, and I do have permission to post it, I will definitely be posting that. But this is, of course, what happens when I'm not there. And I feel bad about that, but I had to do something that was, I consider it another kind of protest. There was another form of protesting I was participating in. It just so happened I wasn't there. But I do want to stress that everyone's okay. And that, again, these people in Pasquotank County, they're pretty fucking crazy. Like, we got some crazy ass motherfuckers that are willing to, like, spend years in jail, like, for, like, a quick, like, I don't understand. Like, you're willing to spend years in motherfucking jail over, like, being held up in traffic for an extra 45 seconds? What? Like, these people are crazy. They're crazy motherfuckers. They're crazy. And so, Linwood's pretty good at, reacting in time and responding in proper ways, keeping everyone safe. So I appreciate him for doing that. And again, if I get any more information on day 72, I will be glad to post it as a follow-up. And this is why I try to go to the protest every single day, because you never know when shit's going to happen. And I like to record, and I've got a lot of experience with that. But again, the most important thing is that everyone's okay, everyone's safe, and that's the extremely valuable part of that story. And there you go. Yeah, we're still trying to get Linwood on the David Feldman show, but I don't know how easy it is to do podcasts. Extreme white privilege leads to thinking being inconvenienced is the same as being oppressed. Like, seriously, you could just wait 30 seconds, pull off another road, and take a quick detour and get ahead of the crowd. Like, it literally, I'm not even joking, 45 seconds maximum, and you're right back to where you were, right? But ahead of the caravan. And so, like, these people are just that motherfucking crazy. Like, they're crazy as hell. Like, these motherfuckers are out of control. It's like when you fucking take your dog off the leash and then he fucking, like, spins around and jumps in the air for some reason. It's like, what are you doing, dog? God damn it. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so. Damn right I want to be there when shit happens. Like, I love protesting, right? But, like, the documentation of threats and the documentation of, people, trying to attack us is extremely valuable and important, like, especially for the preserving of the history of these protests from start to finish, You got a dog? Dog's gone.